Hi, good evening. Just want to do a quick weather update. There's a lot of heavier rain pushing back into the area. I know we've already had quite a bit of rainfall across the region this week, but it looks like it's just going to get heavier again, especially as we get on into tomorrow morning. Here's a look at Doppler radar for you this evening. Watching several things. Now, I've been talking all week long. We've got a lot of these disturbances that keep on moving through here, and each time one of these disturbances move through, it brings around of rain, and these just keep lining up to our west and northwest, and what they're doing is they just track right on through the lower Great Lakes, and they just keep working their way off to the southeast. So each time one of these disturbances here rotate through, it'll help enhance the showers and thunderstorms as we get into the rest of the week. It looks like these are going to keep coming in our direction. So that's going to influence that potential of some heavier rainfall here at home. Now, we have flash flood watches up across parts of the area, and that does include Trumbull County, also over into Mahoning County as well in eastern Ohio. So we're going to keep an eye on these counties, and also still watching western Pennsylvania and Columbiana County. That doesn't mean you can't see heavy rainfall too. It's just right now the official flash flood watches that go in place here at 8 o'clock tonight through Friday for parts of Trumbull and Mahoning counties. I want to take you through Future Tracker tonight, though, because there's only a small risk of an isolated shower or a thunderstorm this evening. But watch what happens as we get deeper into the night here. The fact of the matter is we're going to see heavier rainfall start to form out into northwestern Ohio and southern Michigan. And I'll go ahead and fast forward this. And this is at 3 o'clock in the morning. You can plainly see that these storms are starting to fire here in the northwestern part of the state. And this next cluster will just keep working its way eastward as we get into early tomorrow morning. So these deeper reds indicating heavier rainfall. The possibilities there are some gusty wind. This is the latest model here on our future tracker, but that heavy rain will just continue pushing through here early tomorrow morning. Now, I could get a quick inch, possibly up to 2 in some spots with this, and that's the reason we have that flash flood watch in place. Now, that'll be one wave. I'm looking for another wave, and notice here by noon we get a break, but later tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow evening, a chance of more showers and thunderstorms moving in our direction. And I pointed out each of these waves will bring that chance, and well, that's the way it's going to play out right into we get into Friday. Now, I want to just quickly show you some of these total rainfalls. Now, this is from several of the models across the area indicating anywhere from a ½ inch to close to 2 inches. This is one model. Here's a look at another model telling us that rainfall fluence could be anywhere from a little better than an inch to a ½ inch. And again, these models are all over the place, and that's the reason I'm showing you the different models are spitting out these different types of precipitation totals, because as these clusters move through here, it's going to be pretty isolated where the heaviest rainfall falls versus where it doesn't. Very typical for this time of the year. This model is indicating some of the heaviest rainfall of up to 3 inches or higher, especially across parts of southern Columbiana County. But the bottom line is, any of these storms that can get going here as we get into tomorrow morning can produce a quick inch or 2. You get another round in the late afternoon and evening, could produce a quick inch or 2. And so you can plainly see why these are, of course, loading up on that rainfall potential here across the area as the atmosphere remains loaded up with moisture. The other story is a severe outlook. Now, the area of yellow here, that is a slight risk of severe weather, and that's for this evening into tonight. Notice how it's just capturing parts of eastern Ohio, just a slither in western Pennsylvania. That would be for some gusty wind. And, of course, watching for that heavy rainfall. That's tonight. Now, watch what happens tomorrow. You'll notice the entire region here getting into the action there of yellow. And that is a slight risk for severe weather throughout your Thursday. So going to be watching this closely here as we get through not only the morning, but again in the afternoon, as that risk of some gusty wind and some heavy rainfall a possibility. So the bottom line, just unsettled weather is going to continue for us here as we go through the end of the week. Now, I want to go throw the 7-day forecast up. It looks like those heavy rainfall potentials will wrap up as we get into Friday afternoon. and Friday evening, and really good news for the weekend. It looks like we should dry things out in a pretty nice way here as we head into Saturday and Sunday, and of course that's going to help us quite a bit because we need to dry out after all this rainfall. Sunday night into Monday, small chance of a shower or a thunderstorm, but it looks like temperatures are going to keep warming up right into next week. So I thought I'd take a couple of minutes to just talk about our rainfall potential, maybe some of the timing of the heaviest rainfall. Again, is going to be early tomorrow morning, then again tomorrow afternoon, and we'll get a few more waves as we go into later Thursday night and Friday morning, then another round Friday afternoon before we start getting into that better weather for the weekend. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me. Just wanted to do a quick explainer on this Wednesday evening on that potential for heavy rainfall.